How's it going, guys? This is the 702 Gaming Podcast. This is episode 35. I'm Jacob, your host, 702. Right now, we have with us one of the OG members, actually, one of the founding members. We got Jason, the Great I and I, with us. What up, Jason?
What's going on, man? It's been a minute.
Too long, man.
It has. It has. The whole world fell apart, came back together, and here we are. All right. Here we are.
Barely hanging in there, but
Barely.
we're here.
I mean, we started this during COVID. So,
Yeah,
to be here right now, that's awesome.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
And then we have a very special guest. We got JokerRapter from the Michael Lewis channel. He's a Twitch streamer that we love to watch. We want to interview you today. How's that sound?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it depends on the questions, but yeah, I'm down for it, man.
Depends on the questions, huh?
If it won't get me arrested, I'm down.
All right,
I'm
cool.
down for
Let's
the
get
whole
into it.
Litany of stuff I'm going to ask you. No, I'm kidding.
the Bible
We're
stuff.
all going to jail today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice. You were using government names and everything. Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
So Michael, let's start off with what's your story, man? Like, how did you start on Twitch, and how long you been doing it?
So for Twitch, Twitch is funny as I did different voices for my cousins all the time when they were smaller, and I tried YouTube plenty of times, and YouTube is really hard. Twitch is hard too, but YouTube is just like I didn't really have the editing software. I didn't have like friends to like help me out with that either. So one day I was doing Yoda voices and like Mickey and different type of voices that I can do. And my cousin was like, you should be a Twitch streamer. And I never even heard of Twitch at this point. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I remember they downloaded it on my Xbox. By that time I had the Connect. And the Connect
Right.
was my camera. The Connect was my camera streaming off of Xbox, very, very low quality. But even the low quality, they loved the streamer's personality. And that's what a lot of people get confused nowadays. Like you see a lot of people were like $1,000 microphones, $1,000 camera, this and that with 2 viewers.
Right.
So it's because they're not saying anything. Their personality is not out there. And that's what makes a channel. That's what makes a stream. When I think of you guys, I don't think about, what design does he have on his logo or stuff like. I think about the good times that you guys have together and the conversations you guys have. That's what's memorable. So once they downloaded that, I started doing Halo, and got a couple hundred follows, which is not normal apparently. I learned now, and ever since then, around 800 followers. I started bringing Yoda in, and that really boosted up the channel. Now, with the situation that I'm in, because I'm in a new community of streaming, I do still use Yoda, but not as much. He's still like, because I don't need him to get like those views now. I could just be myself, thank God. But yeah, it's been a real journey. Shout out to Pizza Party. That's a community that I joined. I was burnt before joining other stream teams, and they kind of took advantage of me and stuff like that. But my buddy Xenon, you guys know Xenon, my best friend.
Yes.
He started
good
streaming too. And
Yeah,
and he
okay.
joined this community. He was like, Joker, listen, I know you got trust issues. I know you don't trust, but these people are great. And I said, you know what, screw it. And I met so many great people. I mean, Garcello, Sleepy OG, Tifa. I mean, they're all out there. And the community has been beyond great. But yeah, getting these Twitch streams, I think since February, we've grown 500 followers. And that was
Wow.
February. That's when I joined Pizza Party. So it's
Wow.
definitely a big thing. I made an announcement yesterday, as a matter of fact, that I'm going for Twitch partner this year. So
Hey.
fingers crossed, man.
Fingers crossed.
So
man.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
dude.
awesome. I mean,
Hanging in there.
a lot of us in the gaming sphere, whether we just watch, whether we play, whether we stream, we always look at kind of the anomaly that it is when you become big in streaming, right? And kind of that roadmap that you just laid out, I don't think a lot of people even understand that, right? Like exactly what you're saying. It's not about the most expensive this or that, or, how many graphics you can pop up, and every once in a while I do come across some streamers where I'm like, wow, there's a lot of production that went into that. And you're right. You look at the following, I'm like, you've got like 5 people, and that one's your mom, right? It
Right,
says
right,
mom.
right,
You know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
So
Yeah,
it really is important to try to grow organically, like with anything, right? Like this is the business. You always want to grow organically because then it's real, So
that's the key.
have you found though with joining different communities, not just the bad experience, but just in general, or even being in that world, have you noticed that joining a community, whilst it may help you with subscribers, does it really help with traffic to your channel?
It helped tremendously.
Really?
So the follower situation, I wasn't really looking for followers because we're almost at 5,000 at this point. So it's like when it comes to Twitch, it's a good paycheck. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's like you're not really what we're looking for now is views. So it's like I used to average 10 to 15 to 20, and now it's about 40 to 50. So it's up there. And to be Twitch partner, you need 75. So it's like we're already almost there already. So it's like that's the big thing you kind of have to like think about when it comes to these situations. It's the numbers, because Twitch looks at numbers. They don't care how funny you are, how great you are. Unlike the viewers,
Right,
Twitch looks at numbers. But yeah, joining this community, because you have to go and support other streamers as well. You see the different worlds and the different production that they have, and the different like the different ambiance and environment that they have versus your channel. You know what I mean? And
right.
sometimes you can even learn from that. Like, oh wow, this person did this. Maybe I can do that, but in my way.
Hmm.
Um, Kind of do that. Like last time you guys interviewed me, like it didn't look like this.
It did not.
So yeah,
It
so it's
did
like
not.
it's been really really crazy. We got a guy named Pinguino. That's why he's there, and then Yoda, of course.
Mhm.
But yeah, my Python is back there somewhere.
So I have another question. Um, because you're in the streaming world, and I know although we are talking about gaming, the streaming world has also exploded with what I like to call the grift. Okay. Have you seen, at least from your viewpoint, have you seen that there are other avenues that that you could migrate into because that grift money, that grift viewership is
Yeah,
so seductive, right? But
yeah.
you've decided I'm going to be who I am and do my own thing.
So a little bit on that. I used to stream Dying Light. Dying Light was that was my number one game in my channel. It was a horror games. If
Mhm.
you ask anybody now, hey, does JokerRaptor stream horror games? They'll be like, no, you crazy? They'll never know. They'll never know that. So you kind of have to switch, like you said, you kind of have to switch what you're doing in order to attract more audiences, but you want to be happy as well. You know what I mean? I invented something called RWE. It's called Raptor Wrestling Entertainment. It's a game from WWE 2K26. And I said, you know what? I can do voices. I have the energy. That's what I hear. If I mix those two with WWE and commentary, how would that be? Turns out it's the number one game in my channel right now. Um, we're top 3 at all times in the world for Twitch WWE. So
Wow.
very, 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 very happy about that. Shout out to
That's
all my higher ups.
awesome.
But yeah, it's rough. I mean, we started with 14 people, 7 girls, 7 boys, and we're up to 50 plus now. So RWE has definitely grown for sure. And in the story. So what I do is when you stream, you have your chat, you have your community. So what I do is I take their names and I make their characters. I ask them, hey, what's your favorite color? What's your eye color? What's your hair color? How do you feel if this situation would happen? And then I'll take their personality and I'll make their characters from scratch from them. Mind you, there's 50 plus. So yes, I have been hard at work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Each character takes about 2 or 3 hours to completely make.
And you're
Um,
creating that live?
Correct.
Everyone's watching?
No, not where everyone's watching now, because that's the best
Okay.
part is
Okay.
when they come out of RWE and
Oh,
they debut.
surprise.
Yeah, they go
Nice.
crazy, they go nuts.
Nice.
So, and sometimes only my higher ups will know. And the higher ups is if case you guys watch wrestling, it would be like Vince McMahon, Triple H, like those the higher ups, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So only 4 people are higher up, so they would know like, oh, this person is debuting this, and then we will have meetings because most of them are from Europe. So I would have to get up at 4 o'clock a.m. because they're chilling at 7 a.m. or something like that. So it's rough, man. But it's. I mean, you see the
Let me
fans.
tell you, I think it's such a good idea. When I started the podcast back up just recently, you know, I was like, let me hop on Twitch real quick, see what Michael Lewis is up to. So I just hop on there and you were live.
Yeah.
And I see this wrestling
So
stuff
you did
going
it. You
down.
visited.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
And so I
We
get in
stalk
there
you,
and I'm
man.
like, yeah, we watch you.
I
Yeah.
promise.
And so I go in there and I see that I'm like, what a good idea. He's got his chat fighting each other in this like Royal Rumble style, and you're doing the announcing
Yeah.
while it's going. It's hilarious. You have that good presence and
Yep.
the things you say, just you're cracking me up. But let me just tell you, I'm sitting there, I'm blown away by this idea, and I'm just like, man, this guy's good. And you're announcing each of your fighters coming out, right? And there's this person, that person, you're announcing them as they come out. Let me just say, you brought a tear to my eye when Bussin' Cheeks walked out,
Yeah. That's his name.
and it said Bussin' Cheeks on his shirt.
Yep.
And then he proceeded to go in the ring and like put a smackdown on a bunch of female wrestlers. I was
So
like,
his
what is going
yeah.
on
So
here?
his entrance is, he is your grandmother's favorite boy, Bussin' Cheeks, and people just freaking love it, man. So Bussin' Cheeks,
Wild.
he's actually a streamer. He's one of
Okay.
the first streamers that I met in Pizza Party, and once he found out, I was like, hey, I made your character in RWE. He went crazy. He was like, what? And so when people hear Bussin' Cheeks, he's pretty popular in Pizza Party. They go crazy because they know who that is. And it also attracts people too. So in case, let's say I'm visiting Jason's channel, right? It's my first time, but I know you, Jacob, right?
Mhm.
You're not even in his channel. And Jason is like, okay, here comes Jacob. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's Jacob from 702. Oh, wow. Actually, let me follow Jason because these guys, you know what I mean? So it's like that brings in the traffic that you were talking about. You just got to switch up
It's a
the
whole
games.
community thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Discord is crazy too. Everybody's in character, talking like their characters. It's
Wild.
insane, man.
Talking smack to each other.
Talking smack. Yep.
of that.
Yeah,
The only thing I
insane.
don't like is that he took my name. We spell it differently though. Mine is busting, right, with the T.
Yeah.
Right? Like pronunciation is very important for me. All right.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's the only issue I had. It's the only issue I had. I was like,
Busting.
Buster. Right?
Maybe you and Bustin can do like some tag team.
Hey, man.
WWE
I
or
don't think I
something.
want to tag team with Bustin' Cheeks.
So Bustin' Cheeks is actually a part of D Generation X, RWE's DX. And yeah. So
I'm a big
it's
wrestling
fun, man.
fan. So
Yeah.
I think that's awesome, man.
Yep.
Even if he stole my name.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. I love how you're taking what you love and finding a way to still be in it and express your own originality. Like that's kind of with everything, right? Like whatever your job is, whatever your career is, if you can do what you love, and avoid the pitfalls of becoming stagnant, right? And I won't say you reinvented yourself because you've always been. I was actually introduced to you through Jake, right? But I've been following you ever since. So jumping in and kind of seeing what you're doing, I'm like, this guy is amazing, right?
Yeah.
So I would never say you reinvented yourself, but to see what you're doing and saying, I know what else I could do. That's so hard to do from like a creativity standpoint.
I appreciate
Because
you, man.
usually
Yeah.
what people do is they look at what someone else is doing and then they copy it.
Correct. Yep.
Like that is,
And then it doesn't get you anywhere. It's just like, okay, if I'm gonna watch you, I might as well just watch the original guy who's here. You know, so it's like
exactly.
you have to have some sort of originality in your stuff. Period. Like that's never gonna be an off thing. You guys are so original too. Like you guys have your own what is it called? Identification. That's what it's called. You know what I mean? Like 702 Gaming. Automatically, I think of the skull and hat. You know, like I'm like, okay, that's the podcast talking about video games. It's not like, what do they talk about again? Like it's you guys are pretty straightforward.
Right.
You guys have an identity. You guys have originality. But yeah, man, I totally agree.
Well, definitely hats off to that, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
Like again, just in business, that's, even though we're talking about gaming and streaming, I'm just thinking business wise, it's so hard to go to whatever your job is, whether you work for yourself, whether you work for corporate, and then express your own originality and have it be successful. Right?
I know.
Like, that's not an American dream. That's like the dream in general. So
all my life, to be honest, because it's like I've been doing this for a while, and the amount of times that people tell you that you're gonna fail, it's immense. You know what I mean? And especially me, like I don't have family or friends watching me. Like that doesn't happen to me. But for the very, very first time, with my last Twitch paycheck that I got, I actually made my mom proud, and I was very, very just beyond excited. I paid for her entire wedding because she got married with my Twitch.
Man,
so
let's
like,
go.
that
Let's
right there,
go.
man. I couldn't buy her a house like I wanted, but at least I got that done. And she was like,
Mama Raptor.
she was shocked.
Right.
Yeah, man. I was like, all those times you took me to GameStop when I was 7, it was worth it. I told you.
You thought it was just a game.
Yeah.
It's more than a game, right? That's awesome. And
yeah,
honestly,
man,
if you are just like, I need to buy someone a house,
Jason,
I don't want to stop you, right?
I got you.
I don't want you to throw
In
that
this
dream
market?
out. Yeah, I'm a realtor. Let's go, okay?
Yeah.
We can find the deals, I promise. Now that's awesome, man. I mean,
yeah, man.
That right there is such a window into you as an individual that's important to you, right? Like most people, man, once I make it, I'm gonna buy, right? To get to the point where you're like, oh man, I'm going to do. Like that says a lot about you as a person. So yeah, love hearing that.
Yeah, you're a sincere dude. It comes across in your streams, and just that's what attracted me to watching your stream in the first place. I don't know if I've ever discussed. I was working in a corporate office at the time, and um, on the weekends, I was the only person on the whole third floor. It was just me. So I'd listen to music, and I'd be working on the computer. I'd start walking around, make a coffee, look out the window. I'd just drive myself crazy. So I was like, how can I pass the time while I work every Saturday by myself for 8 hours a day? And so I just went on Twitch, and I started looking around, and I just kept flipping through people. And no, I don't usually like watching people play games. Uh, unless it's like a preview thing or something. And so I just kept flipping through, and I was just bored. And then I just came across yours. And yeah, you had Yoda going off. You had Yoda locking Mickey Mouse up in the closet.
Yeah.
I mean, you were torturing Mickey.
It was crazy back then, man.
It was crazy. And I just instantly was like, this is hilarious. Like, I want to watch him. He's playing a game, but he's also entertaining me.
Yep.
He's hilarious.
That's
and then when I would say, like, what's up, you were right away like, what's up, man?
Yep.
And so you were real
That's huge.
interactive and everything.
That
Yeah.
part right there is so huge with streaming, I think, especially on the Twitch route. I definitely feel like because of the monetary part of streaming now, that before wasn't necessarily like the goal. It was, I want to get out here, I do this thing, I want viewers, right? And the money will come. I think people now are like, I need the money. So usually the interaction that you're seeing is, oh, this person just donated. Oh, this person just donated. Oh, this person just gave me this. Hey, shout out to you. Good to see you in the room.
Then they say something, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that I agree with Jake. That was the first thing that I noticed. It was a couple years ago. I hopped into one of your rooms because I saw you were going live, and I was in there for a little while, just kind of like checking out what's going on. And you saw my name, and you were like, "Hey, Great I and I, what's going on, man?" I was like, "Oh my god!" Right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm like, well, I kind of know him already, but when you said it, I was like, "Oh, right." I didn't mean to donate, But
it's really awesome to think. I went to my cousin's Sweet 15, and one of her friends watches me, but I never seen him before. So he goes up to me, he taps me on the shoulder, he goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and I just turn around because I forget I'm a streamer sometimes, So I'm like, "Oh, hey," and then I'm like, wait a minute. Do you watch like stream? He was like, "Yeah, you're JokerRaptor. I'm Isaiah." I'm like, "Oh, Isaiah," and I just went freaking crazy because I knew him from chat.
That's awesome.
But yeah, man, situations like that it definitely gets you for sure.
That's cool. I've met a bunch of athletes and actors and famous people working in Vegas many a times.
I'm not famous. Stop it. This guy,
Pretty
he's always trying to
famous.
flatter me, this guy. Come on. Get out of here.
But I've never felt nervous around them or anything like that. Kind of stuff doesn't. What's that called? When you get
the star.
Yeah, like starstruck. I've never gotten starstruck
yeah.
or anything. It's like, it's cool and stuff, But I have a feeling that if I ever ran into you, Michael Lewis, like on the street, I'd be a little starstruck. I'd be a little nervous.
I mean, no, don't. I'm a cool guy.
Yeah,
I'm easy going.
He's got like a look.
I'm easy going. Yeah.
He might kind of turn his nose up at you.
Yeah, he'd be like, no autographs,
Exactly.
no
In Yoda's
pictures.
voice, right? Yeah, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, Yoda steps in as my bodyguard. Like, no.
Right.
I feel like I
No,
didn't even ask.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I have a question with in regards to streaming. So I'm not really on this app at all. My daughter is on it and she sends me like nonsensical stuff every once in a while, which is the only reason I ever open it. Because she'll ask, "Hey, I sent you something on TikTok," right?
Yeah.
So, have you done any streaming on TikTok? And if you have, what is the difference between Twitch and TikTok?
TikTok has a bigger audience. Just
Mm.
that's all it is. I've thought about it before. I tried streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Mhm.
It just becomes very overwhelming. Like, because now you're paying attention to Twitch chat, YouTube chat, TikTok chat, and if you don't say hi to those people in time, they got hundred thousands others that they can check. So
Okay.
the pressure is on. I never went live on TikTok. I do post videos on there. But for an example, my buddy Phildebees, he tried Twitch. Didn't really work out for him. He tried to ask for some advice. I tried to give him advice, and Twitch is not for everybody. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to sit there and just talk, and Twitch is like, you have to be entertaining. If you're not, it's going to be a really rough time for you.
Right.
So TikTok is the type of platform that you could just sit down and talk to people, because they're going to come see you and be like, oh, who's this person? And if they don't like what you're talking about, then they leave. But it's like, unlike Twitch, there's no discoverability on Twitch. So TikTok, you go live and they'll be like, oh, let's recommend you this person. Let's recommend you this person. Twitch doesn't do that. Twitch is just
Oh,
like, well, if you can find them,
right.
if you keep scrolling, good luck. Like,
Okay.
so being discoverability is a huge part in that.
And that's
And
where that
TikTok-
community from Discord kind of comes in, easier to find each other. And
Correct. Because
Help each other
Discord is just to keep up with the streamer. Like, when is he going to stream?
okay,
For example, I have two. So I have the Michael Lewis, which is for every stream that I have, whether it's Among Us, Marbles on stream. And then I have the RWE Discord, which is like people stay in character. But then there's a separate tab where it's IRL. So it's like, if you don't want to talk in character anymore, you could just talk normal. Like, hey guys, what are you doing today? But yeah, it's just everything about balance, really.
that's
I mean,
so cool.
there's a lot of work that goes into
Oh my God,
streaming,
you have no idea.
right? Like I tell people, I mean, this is obviously, the Jake's podcast. We've been doing this for a while. Just to get this done and then out to the masses
Yep.
is work, right?
Yep.
Before, the way we did it, where I did all the editing and everything and graphics, and it was like, oh yeah, man, it's work. And on top of that, like, I have businesses that I'm running.
You got
it's
personal
like,
life. Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
I know that, I mean, obviously it's different, but for you to have to be omnipresent at all times, right, and be entertaining, right? I calling it being on. You got to be on all the time so that people are like, that's the personality that I'm here for.
Right.
So, and if you have an off day, that's got to be like, well, I was sick, guys. Like, I'm
Right.
human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I didn't start doing this until I joined Pizza Party. And Pizza Party, it was good and the bad thing, mostly good though, but it was bad thing because I was so used to, like, yeah, I'm entertaining. Like, I this is like, it's JokerRapter, but now you enter a bigger community with bigger fishes, right? So now it's like you start getting self-doubt. You start like, damn, am I really that good? But then these big streamers come to your channel and they're like, dude, you got it. Like, you got it. And so that makes
Nice.
you motivated too.
Nice.
When it comes to that situations. But yeah, man.
It's work, man. I'm
man,
impressed.
it's
We're impressed.
ridiculous. The work is crazy. RWE is a perfect example. Like, when it's the Michael Lewis channel, yeah, it's, oh, hey, go talk to the streamer. But RWE, you're the boss. You're the CEO. So it's like, you have 50 plus superstars be like, hey, boss, can you change my shirt for this match? Hey, boss, can you change my entrance? Hey, boss, and now you got a plethora of just requests and a bunch of stuff. So it's a lot of work, chat. I
Wow.
mean, guys, I said chat. Like,
No, I like it, man.
I'm stuck with it, man. I can't get it out of my head.
I like it. And this is good too, because, there's you're the baby here. But there's the younger generation that are watching you, right? And they're seeing the fact that you're doing this thing that they're amazed by. They see a viewership, right? And they're like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. And they have no idea that it's actually work. It's legitimate work. It's not just putting a camera up and starting to play your favorite game, and you're not even communicating with anyone because you're like, well, I'm
Right.
playing. What do you want from me? Right.
Right.
Every
Yeah.
once in a while, we got some more people in the room, but you're just zoned into your game.
Right.
That's a hardcore, man. It's
Yeah.
work.
So it's funny you mentioned that. My buddy Foxboy, he's got the company of the baby sister of RWEs. It's called RDP, Raptor Development Program, right? So when you're about to enter RWE, that's usually where you go to kind of like train. It's almost like NXT. I'm not sure if you know what NXT is, but it's right before you go into the main show. And I was like, go ahead, man, try it. Go check it out. And he could probably do an hour. He could probably, my shows are like 4 to 5 hours.
Wow.
He could probably do like an hour. He's like, dude, he was like, it is rough. I'm telling you, man. And he only has like 10 or 11 people. It's rough. And if they don't see their characters on TV, oh, when is my guy coming out? Why am I? And they start freaking out, and you're trying to control the show and control the chat and control the. It's
Are you on a
man.
trajectory right now that you'll be able to do this full time? Like full time?
Believe it or not, I almost, after the last paycheck, I almost quit my job.
Really?
But then I almost did. But it's so scary out there. I'd rather be fully like Twitch partnered, you know what I mean? And just going ham. But yeah.
Good man.
Yeah, you gotta keep the job just in case.
Yeah.
Especially you can't trust Jeff Bezos, and he's the owner of Amazon, which owns Twitch.
I'm gonna say just and hey,
We'll
the
edit that
Overlord Bezos,
yeah. Overlord
I still need
Bezos.
my package today, Jeff. Please.
Yeah.
So, he said it, not me. I'm looking for my headphones.
I'm a
All
prime.
my packages are delayed now. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Again, I think that part is huge. Just for man, I see this and I want to do this thing, and that looks like so much fun. It's work, right? And 4 to 5 hours of being on camera and entertaining, and the actual work part, that goes into it, man, that's a lot. That's a lot going on. So, yeah,
for example, today was rough today because I was very excited to be in the podcast. So I was like, okay, I did a 10-hour shift at work today, left work, did a 2-hour stream. As soon as that stream went, I went downstairs, took a drink of water, and now I'm here.
Come on, man.
It's a rough day.
I love hearing that. Okay. Just as someone who works like so hard.
Yeah, man.
Just in my, my actual careers. Hats off. I love to hear that. I hate when it seems like, and you'll understand, I hate when it seems like, oh, this just came easy. I like the journey, right? The journey is really what I'm always interested in, not necessarily the destination, right? Your destination is here with us and we're happy, right? But your journey, for all of us being here right now, being able to have this conversation, like that's what, I think that's what's most intriguing. When you think streamers, unfortunately, you think of like these dorks that are doing, pranks and debauchery and things like that are no good for anyone. And of course they get the most attention. When just in talking with you, it's like, yeah, this is a job. This is a job, right?
Literally.
And I take it seriously. And it sounds as if you take it seriously because of that journey to get to where you are right now. So I applaud that, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's people a lot of people just think like, oh, I want to be like that guy. I'll be him tomorrow. And so they'll buy their products, they'll go streaming, and then they'll do this. Like, you'll come in my channel and they'll be like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm like, bro, well, you gotta give us something.
Yeah,
you gotta give us something. Yeah, that ain't it.
That ain't it.
You gotta give us something. So yeah, it's rough being a streamer, but if you got it, you got it.
Well, I wanted to mention that your followers are the Raptors, right? For RWE, are they Raptors still?
They're all Raptors. Yep, they're always Raptors.
Okay,
Yep.
I like that. But your Raptors they're cool people too.
Amazing.
I noticed, like in the chat and everything, like these are cool people that you have following you. These aren't they aren't dissing on each other or anything, unless it's in joking.
Because they definitely do that in RWE. Because they're
I mean,
they're all in character.
They're in character,
yeah. But outside of that, they love it, and to see each other's like, okay, now I'm gonna be old. Okay.
Join us.
To see them grow up is probably the best reward. One of my moderators, Tank, I met him when he was 13. and he's 22 now, 23.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I've seen
that's
kids
awesome.
come in my channel, get a girlfriend, get married, get their place, have a kid. Like, it's to see them grow up and do that, and the fact that they keep coming back to my channel after a decade, I mean, that means the world. You know what I mean? So it's like when you have a communications and a connection like that with the viewers, I mean, nothing can change that. You know what I mean? That's probably like my favorite payment, to be honest. Because as you guys can know, like I didn't have a donation button or none of that stuff for a while because I didn't really care about any of that stuff, and people were like, "You should probably start making money out of this," and that's when I started doing that. But my God, the community is one of the biggest times. I mean, like Jason said once, we have personal stuff going on, and the past couple of weeks has been a crazy show with my life. So it's like there's been times where I'm about to go live and I'm like, my mental health is just not there. And the thing I want to teach you guys that I learned from Pizza Party is remember to always IRL before URL.
Okay.
In real
So
life,
remember, before online, which is URL.
Right.
So always remember that. Whenever you guys are like too mentally drained, okay, in real life, I got to focus on my in real life versus URL, because without you, there is no, online. So it's like,
Honestly,
you have to keep that in mind.
Like, I agree with that. Like, I've started to apply that to my OnlyFans,
Hmm.
right? It's like,
That's different.
I noticed
I'll
that.
choose the URL. Yeah,
I noticed that my subscription paused for a minute, and I
you
was
saw
like,
that, right? Right?
"Is he not going live anymore?"
No. I didn't like some of the comments.
We have a watch party, Jacob. We have a watch party.
I was like,
And that's
what
the
is
problem.
my money going to?
No, Mike, that's the problem, right? I don't want watch parties. I want individuals. Okay.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one thing.
Yeah, it's like ordering a
it's way
pay-per-view
worse
for the
than
fight.
that, Michael.
It's not
It's
cool.
just me sitting on an iPad watching. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's hilarious.
I was thinking this because again, you're a young man and you've got like this awesome following that you've created. And there's two points I want to touch on here, and I don't want to forget the other one. One, actually, I'll hit this right now. Your community. I agree with Jake. When you hop in one of your rooms, everyone, it's a good vibe, right? Like you can feel the vibe. And I mean, really, this is more about your personality and what you bring to the craft that cultivates that type of positive community, right? Like we've all been gaming long enough to remember the wild, wild west days of first Xbox Live, right? Where you hop in a room and you're like, wow, I didn't know that was even a racial epithet, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they don't even see me. How did they know? You know what I mean? So I'm like, do I have a camera?
Pretty accurate. What the
What's going on, right?
Yeah.
So it's great to like be able to hop in to something that's so big, right? And you can kind of interact with different people. They're meeting each other as well, creating their own community with each other. And it's just a good vibe. Like there's nothing better than that. So again, hats off for that. The other thing I was going to say was, it's interesting. You said you tried YouTube. Okay. And I could see YouTube being very difficult. Right. I think the lineage of YouTube, because it's, probably one of the oldest social media that there is, what I wonder is if some of the older guard of YouTube guys who didn't do live streams, but they had a channel and they do content. I wonder how many of them tried to migrate over to live streaming to do what you do, but failed miserably because it's just not the same thing.
It happens. It happens.
Like, I could see that. Like some of the channels that I still subscribe to, like AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, right? Like someone like that who has had his channel for like 15 plus years or something like that. And every single video he drops is always 1 million views, even to this day, which is like, whoa, that's crazy, right? I think he would be horrible at doing a live. I just don't think that it translates. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's more of a question or maybe just a statement. I wonder what the turnover is for those guys that were able to build a YouTube following that tried to jump over to do what you do, because they're used to being on camera, but it's not the same.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
I agree.
those guys that are in character for videos that they can then edit to make look good. as opposed to, no, this is all on the fly.
That's
This
it
is
right there.
all on the fly.
That's it right there. You can have the crappiest show for an hour and you can make it look majestic
Yeah.
through editing.
Yep.
You can even add sounds, you can add like effects to make people laugh. Like you can add all that. And without all that, it's not really entertaining. Twitch is just live. There's no editing. If you're not entertaining, you're screwed. Like
Right.
there's no effect. Like you can add like soundboards here and there, but everybody has soundboards. You know what I mean? Like, and it's when to use those soundboards too.
Yes.
So it's like, again, everything's live and you don't have second chances. You say the wrong stuff, you're canceled. So it's like, you say the wrong stuff on YouTube, you get to go back and take it out. Nobody would ever know. But Twitch, you know, it's live, man. So it's definitely more pressure than it is on YouTube for sure.
Well, I'm, one of the businesses that I'm in is live production. So when you're saying that, and I tell people that all the time, like, you don't understand whatever you saw, like the edited version of that, when I was there in person, actively switching this show and this and this happened. You don't understand the heart attack that you're having, melting down in that seat, trying to make things
right
appear as though nothing's on fire.
Right.
So yeah, that's, again, it's a job.
Yeah.
And it's not what people are thinking.
Yep. And I'm sure you've dealt with like audio problems and like where everything is like recorded and you're like, oh my God, please don't tell me we have to re-record this. And now you're freaking out and you're just like, okay.
And you can't, especially in live corporate environments where, this thing was an hour and a half long and everyone played their part. Everyone did the thing and it's like, cool. Everything was perfect. They loved it. And what do you mean we don't have records? What do you mean the records are what are you talking about? So yeah.
I've been there.
Live is completely different. Completely
for
different.
sure.
Whole different animal. Hey, so Michael, I wanted to ask you, did I have a fever dream or is this real? Did you say you're writing a movie?
Yeah, dinosaur movie. Yeah. Wow. I did not know. I did not know you knew about that. That's crazy, man.
I want to know why he's dreaming about you. We can get to that later, please.
I did dream about you, but also, are you writing a dinosaur movie?
Yeah, I am. So I would always start off with this, and it'll get people hooked, and they'll be like, "Well, that's the movie I'm writing." So, pretty much, just imagine you waking up. You don't know where you're at. It's rumbling outside. You have no idea what you're at still, but it's almost like an arena. But you're like in this basement of an outside arena, almost like a coliseum, right? And you have all rich people all over the place. Nobody knows about this island. And when you get to put to death sentence, they give you the euthanization to like put you to sleep and kill you. So what's been going on is that they've been euthanizing people, but not quite killing them and just giving them to this island. And what's going on is if you win your fight, you get your freedom on the island. If you don't win your fight, well, we're just going to see a gruesome death, right? And so what happens is these people go out there, they try to win their battles against, whatever the rich people pick. Where it could be whatever dinosaur they want. And he'll find out sooner enough that it is dinosaurs that he's fighting because he's like, oh, lions, bears? Like, no, it's prehistoric. So it's like, you have different people choosing different dinosaurs to go against these competitors. But what good is an island? Like, what good is the freedom on an island? You're still stuck on an island filled with dinosaurs on top of that. So it's like that. It's called Cretaceous Coliseum. Cretaceous is an era from the dinosaurs. There's the Triassic, the Jurassic, and the Cretaceous. And now that rest in peace, Sam Neill, my childhood hero.
I literally was about to say that.
Right. That's my man. I've been so bummed out the last couple of days.
Heartbreaking.
My streams has just been rest in peace, Sam Neill.
Really?
Like, the titles.
Same.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that one hurt.
What a punch in the gut, huh?
Yeah, that seriously hurt. We all
literally
so when I grew up on it.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, I would always. I'm not kidding. I watched the movie over 300 times, and I'm being generous because every time I go to work, I'll put it on my phone and I'll just listen to the movie. So, and there's 365 days a year. I've been in that job for years. So,
right.
So, I would always pretend like I was in the movie Jurassic Park, and that since I was 7, I've been building this movie that I'm talking about now at 35. So it's like, I wrote my first plot, like the pilot for the first time, send it out to people and they freaking loved it. They're like, dude, just don't share this with the big
Yeah, I was
boys
gonna
like in
say maybe
Hollywood
you're
because you're gonna
sharing too
get
much even
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So like, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like right now it's just I know. Right now it's just the pilot, but it's like I really want to I want to get that show on the road too. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys more. I'll send
That's
you guys I'll send
awesome,
you guys the
man.
pilot, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll email you guys for sure.
That is awesome, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
I was such a dinosaur kid, right?
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I read Jurassic Park, I liked it. You know, Crichton is a good author. I did feel like there was so much science in there. I feel like I could probably create my own dinosaur like
Yep.
halfway through the book.
Right. Yeah.
But when
Teaching you
that
too much.
movie dropped, I was just like, this is incredible to
Right.
me. This is
Right.
incredible.
Right.
In fact, I think you should possibly play one of the hardest games of all time. In remembrance of Dr. Grant. It's on the Sega Genesis, and it's the
God.
first Jurassic Park.
I
It's
know
one of the
that.
hardest games I've ever played in my
I
life.
don't know what my parents were thinking of giving a 5-year-old that.
So
they-
you remember, right? You could
All
play
I
as
did
the
was turn
raptor.
on the Sega and turn it off. That's
Right.
all I did. Was,
That growl at Sega. Like,
there
I
was no
loved
way.
it.
Yeah.
That game's so bad. I did beat it,
Yeah.
so I feel pretty good about that. But
You beat
There's
it.
one I
did.
still have the
Nice.
Sega magazine before that game
yeah.
came out. I still have it in a box because
Nice.
I saved that magazine
Nice.
because I was waiting for that game, and I
Oh,
would
yeah.
read that magazine
So
over
hard.
and over.
Do you guys remember Dino Crisis?
Yeah,
Come
Let's
on.
go. Dino
Part
Crisis.
1, one of the best. Part 2, an action version of Part 1. Love it.
Yes.
Such a good game, man.
Yes.
Such a good
I
game.
played it so many times, man.
I've been
that's
waiting
one
for
I'm
like a
surprised they haven't
remaster.
brought
Yep.
back out. Yeah,
Like we need a remaster.
yeah. I'm
for sure.
surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they've talked about it forever, but you know, there's
Yeah.
other important games. Apparently there's something called Grand Theft something or other.
Something like that, yeah. I heard they were
don't
coming
know.
out with a sequel like 14 years ago. I don't
It's
know
about
what-
about 14. About 14. About 14 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's gonna kind of take over the entire world. So there's that. Now, a question. Super uber popular games like that. Is that something that once it drops, you're like, I have to get in on that just because, you know, people come to my stream to see me. So it makes sense, not just monetarily, but just business wise, right? To have the audience that loves me and that I love, right? My community, who they're going to tune into me, and I'm going to give them this, you know, once in a generation type of game as well. Are you one of those streamers who, if it's new, I got to get on it right away? Or do you play what you want to play and that's it?
I usually play what I want to play. The bad thing about doing that, everybody else also wants to play the game. So if they want to play the game, they're not going to watch you to get spoilers. So that's a viewer lost.
Okay.
So those are the things you got to think about. Like, oh yeah, it's a new game, and in your mind, you're like, oh my god, everybody want to see me play this because no, everybody also has the game. So
Right.
they don't want to watch you because like, oh man, I haven't even been to that part yet. Like, never mind. Like, and they'll leave your channel. And now the next time you stream that game, it's going to be in their brain like, okay, if I go in there, he's going to be way farther than me.
Right.
And I don't want to spoil a game that I had to spend $90 on. You know what I mean? Like,
So maybe like Grand Theft Online or something would
Grand
be
Theft Online,
better
perfect.
for
Yeah,
streaming.
that is
Yeah.
way better for streaming because on top of that, you get to interact with your viewers because they also got the game.
Interesting.
But yeah, when it comes to games, especially me, like Skyrim, Oblivion, like single player games like that, I keep to myself because it's more. I never want to make this feel like a job. I want to stay as a gamer. Like I want to feel
I
video
like
games
that.
are great. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like games like that I won't stream. They're me time. You know, like just me. I think the only single player game that I thought it was me time that I actually shared with the stream was Shadow of War, I think it's called, with the
Mhm.
Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
And
Cool game.
yeah, and that got a lot of views. But I mean that game was out for years at that point. So it's like it wasn't, you know, crazy.
That's the Lord of the Rings that has the Nemesis system where you can defeat this guy and he will come back later and
Yep.
still. Okay, yeah, that
Yep.
was a good game.
Yep.
A really good game.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I definitely wondered that because it feels like, you know, the business side of streaming is like, well, what is it that's going to get the new views, right? GTA obviously is coming out and it's going to take over the world, right? But unfortunately, Wolverine is coming out around the same time. So it's going to be way overshadowed by GTA, no matter how good of a game it is. So out of those two, do I do Wolverine, right, instead of GTA?
Definitely Wolverine. Definitely Wolverine. Wolverine is the type that you can actually get away with because not everybody. Wolverine is exclusive, right, to PlayStation.
Yes.
So Xbox players, they're gonna need something to watch, right?
Yeah, Jake.
PC
Called me out.
Whoopsies.
Sorry, I don't own a PlayStation. They cost like $1,200 right now.
Oh
Hey,
my
man.
God. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
The
Xbox
price
doesn't stay behind
increases.
either.
I know, it's stupid.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Man, at that point, just get a PC. At that point, if
Yeah,
you're
I'm
going to spend that
saying.
money.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Especially for Xbox stuff, because what used to be an exclusive is on Steam now. So
Right.
Just saying.
Exactly.
You know, I'm old enough to remember the days of PCs dying. It's all consoles.
Right.
Look at us now.
Yeah.
Look at us now.
It's like getting
I
the
hedged
Infinity
my
War,
bet.
the stones. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Infinity Stones.
Yep. But yeah, man, for sure. That's pretty much what you got to think about when you're streaming those type of games. So for Wolverine, what I would do is I probably wouldn't stream it the same day as launch just to give other people a chance to play the game. I'll probably play like a week after. And even though you can actually play it behind the scenes, so people won't come in and be like, "Hey, Jason, this is what happens next," and then you get spoiled. That's another thing. Do you really want that game spoiled for you? Because there's people who has played all night while you go to the gym and work and stuff like that.
Right.
They're already halfway through the story. So now they're going to come into the channel. Hey, by the way, this part comes up next. And I'm like, dude, I didn't want to know that. Like that's you got to think
horrible.
about that. You got to think
never
about
would
that.
have even thought about that. I would
I
have
played
never
Star
thought
Wars.
about that.
I played Star Wars. Had nothing to do with the movie. It's just the same franchise. I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 because I was hyped for Star Wars The Last Jedi. As soon as I came in here, oh, hey, you know who's in it? Yoda's in it. I'm like, why would you tell me that? What?
You're
like,
banned.
Man,
You're out of my room.
it was so bad, man.
Yeah,
so
that
it's like
sucks.
you got to really think about those situations too. Like the spoilers are insane. But yeah, I would definitely wait a week before any game, pretty much. That's the way I do it.
So with yeah, honestly, I never even thought about the spoiler thing. That has me like, what? With something like playing GTA, playing Wolverine, we're just using those two things right now, right? Or maybe the new God of War, whatever it is. If you're going to stream the game, do you notice that people are tuning in to watch you basically do a let's play? Or they're just tuning in because it's gaming and they enjoy the environment, they enjoy you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how popular it is anymore. I think before, maybe a few years back, it was like, oh, this new game's out. I'm going to watch this guy or girl play this from beginning to end. I don't know if that's the thing anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely the audience is going in there for you and the environment. It's not the game. Number one, if they go to your live stream, it's a lot more work for them. And what do I mean by that is they can easily just go to YouTube and have nobody talk to them and watch the video peacefully. They go to your stream, they know you're going to talk to them. Okay. So now you have to go and, talk. So if they're in there, it's for you. It's not for the game. Okay. They can easily just go on their phone and go on YouTube on that. So it's definitely, you'll see, especially Twitch, you'll see like hundreds of thousands of people streaming Fortnite and whatever, but it's like some people has 100,000 views, 10 views, 1 view, all the same game, all the same objective, right? But it's like, it depends on the channel, how entertaining you are, how good you are, how, and you don't even need to be good at video games like that, to be honest. Like there's people who naturally suck at video games and they're so entertaining that it won't matter.
Jason's trying to say he does. Yeah, right.
Jason, no, you're not. Yeah, no.
I feel like you're talking right to me. Right?
We heard your stories with the snipers.
Yeah. I like a scope. That's again, that this is not just like an interview. I feel like this is giving knowledge to people who really want to do what you do or think they do want to do what you do and have no idea, again, the work that goes behind it. Like I know that there are certain streamers who are good at games, like they are gamers. And you're almost like, am I just watching like a completionist play this game, right? But he's got zero personality, right? But I still see in some of those cases, those people, the people will stay because they're just watching him play the game, him or her play the game. So yeah, I think you're right though. Like I wouldn't stay just to watch someone play something that I just purchased for $80. Like, yeah, I want to do that myself.
Yeah,
Right?
it'll be crazy.
I want to do it
It'll be
myself.
the greatest waste of
That's
money. Yeah,
wild.
yeah,
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's like watching someone watch a movie that you want to go and watch.
right. Exactly. They're talking over the movie.
Exactly.
And what happens
if
if a crazy cutscene happens, if somebody gets donated, their alert starts going off, and you're just like, wait, what does he say? Like,
yeah, no,
it's rough, man.
That'd probably drive me up the wall. I don't want any parts of that.
I'm telling you, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, man.
Well, can you tell people how exactly to follow you, where to go?
Yeah, of course.
Because I don't really understand. Do they go to your Discord? Do they go to your YouTube? You have all that stuff. So if you could let people know.
Yeah, the Michael Lewis channel on Discord. I'm not sure if you'll have the link below, but
Yeah.
it'll be the Michael Lewis channel on Discord. And then for Twitch is the JokerRaptor. So you just see JokerRaptor _ ML because I kept the Michael Lewis, the ML, at the end there. But yeah, you could pretty much find me on Twitch. As soon as you type in JokerRaptor, you should see my purple raptor pop up there. And
right on. Yeah, I like how you did the like you have the logo. If you're on YouTube right now, you can see his logo behind.
Yep.
That's his original logo, right?
Yep.
And then you like did a recolor for the new one.
Yep,
Both
that's the
are just sick
JokerRaptor one.
looking.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah. So this original one I had it designed because I'm a pressman for work. So
Okay.
what we do is we design signs and we print stuff. So have you guys been to Six Flags before? Six Flags?
Yeah, that was actually the first place I ever played Street Fighter.
There you go. So Six Flags, when you guys go to Six Flags, you know those mini maps you guys get in the beginning? I print those. That's me.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you ever had one,
nice.
I've touched it before.
That's crazy.
And it goes all over the world. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's awesome.
So that's usually what we do. And so my web designer actually created that because his son was a fan of the show. And I'm like, hey, by the way, tell your dad if he can design me a logo just for ha-has, right? I come into work the next day. He was like, hey, Mike, come over here. He's like, what do you think? And I'm like, what the heck? He's like, you like it? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Nice.
And that's it. That's the
And it's
banner for free.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
It's funny because when I think about you, that's what I think of.
Yeah.
Like right away. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. JokerRaptor. Joker, I've been called, I don't think I want to tell the story with that, but JokerRaptor I was called since middle school and that. And then Raptors is my favorite dinosaur. Fun fact, for the Cretaceous Coliseum, the main character, his name is Ozzy. His name is Ostrom. And my favorite dinosaur is a Utah raptor. The scientific name for Utah raptor is Ostrom meiosaurus. So that's where I got the Ostrom from.
Sweet.
Fun fact.
I like that.
Nice.
And when your movie comes out, you're gonna have to sneak in your logo back there, like on a billboard or something.
Yeah, it'll be definitely there for sure.
Yeah, okay. We need some Easter eggs in there.
Don't sneak it in. Just have it like inappropriately placed where you're like, where's that?
Yeah.
Like
today's Coliseum battle is
right. If the guy dies and he's like on the ground, I want him lying on that, and people go, what?
That's the blanket they'll pour over him.
Exactly.
Like,
they just put it on. Product placement. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, so that's pretty much.
Okay, cool. And if you're watching this video or listening to us on a streaming source, but you came over because you're a Raptor, if you follow Michael Lewis or you're a Joker, follower, if you come over here, can you like give a shout out in the comments?
Yes.
We'll say what's up.
Oh, for sure. I told my stream today, I was like, as soon as this episode comes out, we were all in there. They were like, okay, yep, we're done. So
that's
you're going to get some
That's
traffic.
awesome.
That's
Sure.
awesome, man.
All right, yeah.
That's awesome.
Share with your friends and
Yeah.
just give us a comment on there, thumbs up.
And the OnlyFans too. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
there you go.
Yeah. What's the link to that one?
It's only hands, actually. Yeah. That's right.
Okay,
These guys do dental work as well, right?
It's just,
Hey, tooth extractions if you're nasty. So
Yeah. The great I and I.
Yes.
All right.
Amazing.
Well, we are out of here. Michael, I hope that you can come back for more.
Of course,
We'll be
man.
following you for sure.
I got you,
Jason.
man. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming back after so long, bro.
Hey, of course. Mike, it's great rocking with you, man. Like you
Never the same without you.
And I'm sure
man.
Josh will attest to this. It feels like we would know you, like in real life.
Yeah, I told
Like
you
the
that too.
people that he and I know, like, 'cause we've
Right.
known each other a long time now. It feels like you would be in our friend group.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
so this
for
is
sure if we
seamless.
didn't live so far from each other, we would have
Yeah.
definitely hanged out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
man,
I'll be
sure, I
over
agree.
tonight. So
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
Who's at my door, man?
yeah.
You want to edit the pod with me, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. No, this has been great, and it's good to rock with everybody again.
And thank you guys so much for having me back. It was a pleasure. Jacob mentioned it. I was like, "There's no way," and then he was like, "Oh, Jason's coming back." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in there." Yeah.
Nah,
Yep.
that's awesome.
man.
I appreciate both of you.
Yeah, man.
You
Okay,
too.
awesome.
You too, guys. All right, we're out of here. Later.
Peace.
What's going on, Seven? Guys, my boy Seven has been killing it in his YouTube podcast, you guys. Oh my God, we got to do it for Seven, Yoda. Let's do it. Seven is in the house. Seven is in the house. Everybody stand up and give it up. Cause Seven, he's back in the house. What's going on, Seven? Yo, Michael, me and Seven, we had a good time. Look at us. Are those pictures of you and Seven at the bar? Where's my invitation? If you're broke, sit your broke ass home. You know how that goes, Michael. I'm not broke. All right.
If you're broke, just say it.
I'm not broke, Xenon, okay?